Poseidon, yeah. Kicked her out, had the one night, yeah. This shit is easy, just rhyming, yeah. These niggas sleep but Joe Biden, yeah. All of my niggas with me. And we love chasing that cheese. We all so slamming, we all just grinding. It's come on perfect timing. Tryna break like all my diamonds.
What's good, YouTube? It's the kid, he's back. Yes, sir. Today we talking about self-discipline. So, we talking about... Wait, why the camera not focusing? Focus on me. Focus on me. Today we talking about self-discipline. So, first thing we starting with, bro. Off rip, if you want to follow any dreams and stuff like that, you gotta have these great ideas, you gotta have these great passions, you gotta have all this great stuff in your head, but if you can't put it to action and take the required actions, you'll never get anywhere, and you'll eventually lose faith in your dreams and you'll lose hope. So you need self-discipline. Self-discipline is the hardest thing to achieve in this world. I don't care what anybody says, it's the hardest thing. It's easy to be disciplined by another human, but when it comes to you actually disciplining yourself to get certain tasks done and doing certain things, it's all about passion and will. So some tricks and methods I use to teach myself and trick myself into self-discipline, or just check my like what's going on with me. Like, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Is certain shit done? Like, every day I try my best to make my bed. If my bed's not made and if my room is messy, I'm not in my feel me? I'm not in my element. I'm not in my element to make videos. I'm not in my element to just do stuff that's benefiting me. I just kind of want to chill, throw the day off, shit like that. Like, and I understand, but that shit don't get you nowhere. But like I said, it's a hard thing to achieve, self-discipline, especially when you're on your own, when you get out in college and the real world and stuff like that. I watch people just fucking sit and play video games and shit all day. Like, the world don't pause for nobody else. It's gonna keep going regardless. So, as you can see, I make my bed every day. Number two, another thing I do is you gotta make sure the room's clean. The brain cannot function in a dirty environment, and that's a proven fact. The brain can't function in a dirty environment. You'll just get thrown off. You'll be all over the place trying to pick shit up, do certain shit. Like, it's just a lot. A brain can't function in a cluttered environment. So if you feel as though that, like, your environment, your safe space, which is my room, is cluttered with a whole bunch of stuff and shit like that, like, you gotta get rid of some things. It's best for your brain, it's best for your body, it's best for everything. Number two, another thing of self-discipline, this for my guys only, bro. It's called semen retention. Now, there's benefits to semen retention spiritually, but I just see it as self-control. A lot of times, especially younger men, we're horny, bro. We're horny all the time. We can't fight our urges, and we'll either masturbate or we'll try to go get a female. Feel me? It happens most of the time. So if you could not do anything, if you could control yourself away from touching yourself or trying to just chase another person just for sexual pleasure and shit like that, then you ultimately have self-control over your body and self-control over the things you do with your body. So that's a second thing I do I try to do as much as I can, feel me? Like, sometimes you gotta spank you. chill. Sometimes you gotta get a shorty, like, bro, it's just like that sometimes. Like, sometimes you're not feeling it, sometimes you're up to it. But if you can control that, you'll gain self-discipline. Another thing I like to get on is what you put in your body. Now, foods have a lot to do with chemical imbalances and shit like that, and how your brain functions and stuff. So the way you just measure what you put in your body is make sure you're eating balanced foods. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. You gotta remember, bro, your body's your temple. You only get this one vessel one time. So if you putting in Casamigos, and then you putting in spicy Doritos, and then you putting in Henny, and then you putting in some gas, like, and then you putting in like some McDonald's, are you treating your body right? Are you treating your temple right? Like, you gotta make sure, bro, you take care of yourself. Take care of everything. Do stuff that makes you feel good and stuff that also take time out of your day. Like, females do skincare routines. I definitely support skincare routines because you're taking time out to give self-care to your body, like stuff like that. If you could do things like that, that'll help you gain self-discipline. That'll help you want to take care of yourself and motivate you more to do better for yourself. Another thing, I try to gain self-discipline, change environment. Now, what a change of environment is you have a place where you play, you have a place where you sleep, you have a place where you do your work, you have a place where you edit, you have a place where you do certain things. Now, a change of environment to me would be if I'm sitting right here on this ledge, it's time for me to make a vid. I'm making a vid. If I'm standing right here, I'll put the camera up, I'm making a vid. This is my vid area. This is where I make my videos. This is where I feel I'm in my element. I'm doing what I've got to do. I change my environment. Now when I'm starting to edit, I lay down on my stomach and lay across my bed with my feet hanging off. Every single time I notice that. And it's because that's my edit environment. When it's time for me to get schoolwork done, I go down the hall to the study hall room, and that's where I get my schoolwork done. Every time I go in there, I'm fully locked in on my work, at least for 2 hours or an hour and a half. And that change of environment really helps me. When I want to just take a walk or something like that, I walk out here, bro, just get your head clear. Change of environment can really teach self-discipline. So, the things we talked about, clean after yourself. Retent, semen, sexual urge. Now, females could do that too. Sexual urge. If you can resist sexual urge and control the things you put in your body, you automatically have control over everything else. Now, there's nothing else that you can't control. When you're like, oh, what am I gonna do if I'm not eating or having sex? What am I gonna do? Bro, you find something that is gonna get you better at something. Like, you have to get better at shit. You have to evolve. As a human, you have to evolve at certain things. So find something, find a passion, and write down what you want to do and go with it. Now, this is the last thing, and this is the most important thing. If you stayed this long for the video, I appreciate it. Put a thumbs up, subscribe. We're on our way to get monetized soon. I'm excited for that, and got a lot of big things coming. But the last important thing is plan your days out. Write your days out from every hour, every 20 minutes. Give me 1 second. And get yourself one of these. So by you taking the action of going out and buying what is this, $5? A $5 notebook with the year on it, it'll help you see. Look, it was a time where I really needed to do this because I was struggling in school, and I wrote down all my classes and wrote down where I needed to be, and after class where I was doing. Look, day 1, wake up routine, 7:30 a.m. wake up routine. That was do my manifestations, write down what my goals are for the year every morning, and then eat, do my push-ups and stuff like that. I'm about to get back on that shit heavy, bro. Like, cause that shit was helping me out. It definitely helped me get out of a rough patch. Wake up routine, 10 o'clock class, 8:30 Zoom class, 10 o'clock class, 1 o'clock class, 2:30 class, 4 o'clock assignments, 5:30 dinner, all night YouTube. That's what I wrote down. And 11 o'clock sleep. Now, day 2, I was figuring out credit card bills, figuring out payments, like certain shit like that, bro. I was planning out my weeks ahead of me, and it really did help me, and it was helping me, like, just balance my life out and stuff like that. I'm definitely gonna get back heavy on this. I'm gonna start this again. I'm gonna start this again and tell y'all how it was going for me. But this is a $5 book. You got a pen, bro. Y'all know how to write. I wrote everything that I'm grateful for in the back, and I just, feel me, I try my best. I'm trying, bro. Y'all can't, feel me, I'm not the best at saying, or I'm not the best person to take advice from, because I haven't fully done everything I said I was gonna do yet. But I'm trying, and I'm doing my best, and I'm finding techniques that's helping me, and I just want to help other people, feel me, do their best. So if you stay for the video, thank you. Like I said, drop a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that like button. Please hit that like button. I'm trying to get my likes up so I could trend a little bit more. And see ya.
She not a lesbian for peace, she turned lesbian. Push P, I'm Pusha P. I'm Capital P, I write these presidents, count presidents.
Portuguese on her knees, mopping down a P.